is we're doing a lot of work this month, literally over the course of this Cancer season.
You tell I'm tired.
Right? But it's important for us to take advantage of this. There are so many symbols and symbolisms if you just look at it. Why this is going to be so beneficial is we're going to initiate our full moon in Capricorn work for the month by really getting into some of these subconscious patterns that are preventing us from really living or walking or taking the courage to be our full self. Capricorn is all about legacy building. Okay. Yes, it's about the money. Yes, it's about the bag. But when you think about it, Capricorn is the sign of the father. Cancer is the sign of the mother. So when you have these masculine and feminine energies coming together, they're coming together to create something, a third thing. And that third thing is legacy. So your legacy is your work. Your legacy is your children. Your legacy is your reputation, the mark that you leave on the world or other people. And there has definitely been a rise, and we can see it in our relationships with people. We can see it in the world and how things are happening, where people are starting to branch off and go in different directions. And so people that are aligning, they know that they need to kind of walk in their purpose, right? They know they need to make some really big, important changes in their lives, but they may be very different from the life that they have been living, which kind of can make us scared. Even like greed, anger, abuse, all of those kind of things we kind of say is like, ugh, what is that? All of that is very much rooted in fear.
Yes.
And if you follow the breadcrumbs back into your subconscious and your psyche, you can find out things about yourself and why these kind of unhealthy or unsavory emotions could be coming up, especially around this time. So the full moon and the work that we're going to be doing tomorrow specifically is really diving into our subconscious patterns. I say we need to have a relationship with these things, with our fear, with our anger, so that we can move it out of the way. It's not necessarily to like banish it and like get on, but it's like, okay, I understand these aspects of myself. So now I can have better control. I can take authority over the situation. I can have accountability, which is what Capricorn is really about.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing some spiritual work around this. We're going to be doing a ritual, a release ritual around letting go and tapping into our psyche so that we feel more vibrant, more confident in creating relationships, building our legacy, getting unstuck, meaning doing things in different ways, because we want to be successful. So we have to close certain doors, and that's what we're going to be getting into tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, I will be there. But it's amazing. This is the work that has to be done because I know a lot of people are feeling the influence of this. So what are some things that people could be experiencing in their lives right now that they don't realize is associated to this full moon coming and the urgency for them to do something about it?
So relationships and relationship patterns are something that is going to be really important, or is going to play a big role in this, as well as your relationship to people and your relationship to money and finances. Okay. There is also things, because Saturn rules like authority. So if you are finding like you are owing people debts, all of a sudden, like you find yourself like, I don't have money, I'm bleeding out money. It's like, that can be a big thing. That's kind of like repointing you to some things you need to look at. If you thought that you could get away with things and it's coming back, as they say, it's spinning a block to come for you, this is what this is about. If you have realized that you are the thing that has been keeping yourself from really realizing your dreams or making them bigger or expanding, it's time for you to take more authority over your voice, over your self-expression, over your creativity, by getting rid of those fears or insecurities or whatever it is. You are the one that is responsible for, owning your destiny and creating your destiny. So it's almost like you could be feeling a sense of failure. And that sense of failure, because that's how Saturn works. Saturn makes us feel bad. It makes us feel irresponsible. It can even make you feel depressed. So if you've been tired, literally like physically tired, I'm gonna be honest. I came in one day and I sat on the floor, and do you know I woke up an hour later? It's like I just fell asleep on the floor. I just like passed out.
I'm waking up.
It was so crazy.
from 7 hours of sleep, and then 2 hours later, I'm like, I'm so sleepy. I need to go. Like, I was in bed last night by 9 o'clock, and that's so unlike me. But I've been hearing that from a lot of folks, and I know the influences, that our planets, our moon has on us.
But it's
So I'm,
also giving us time to repair,
yeah.
because Capricorn has to do with the structure, and our body is our structure. So we need to repair, we need to be quiet, we need to pay attention, we need to clear our mind. And we always can get clear messages in our sleep because we're not conscious. Our body repairs itself in our sleep, right? Like literally, not even like a woo-woo thing, it does. So sleeping is really important because we're upgrading. We're preparing to do some work. Like I said, this is a whole month thing. So our body is like, okay, so go ahead and go to sleep because in a minute you're going to be working hard. You're going to need all this
Can
sleep.
I say this too? I taught college for 11 years, and when I would teach on sleep, psychology, sleep is an altered state of consciousness. So the reason our body does so much work and restore while we sleep is because it needs to get us out of the way. It needs to
Exactly.
get this out of the way. So anything you can engage in meditation, the full moon circles, because I know there's a meditation with that, the sound healing before the meditation, you can make a full day of it, come to sound healing at noon and stay until 4 o'clock. You would love to spend the day at Bloom
It would be a
Transformation.
great
It
day.
would be
Tomorrow is a
great.
great day, especially if it's going to be another heat wave. Come on in, stay cool, do some healing and release
I
work.
know. And that's what it's all about, healing and release and getting the tools so you can know how to move forward. So you're not like a leaf in the wind as all these influences are happening. You can empower yourself to really take advantage and harness the power of this full moon.
Absolutely.